If you are trading or investing in crypto, you probably heard about Coinmarketcap website. In case you don't know what it is, today we would be talking in detail about this product, what Coinmarketcap is, how to use it, and what features it has. This platform has been online for many years and it helped a lot of people. Coinmarketcap.com helps you to analyze the crypto market from different perspectives. It is a utility that contains and reports recently traded prices for hundreds of cryptocurrencies traded on hundreds of platforms around the world. The website also ranks cryptocurrency trading platforms according to their reported trading volumes across all coins and tokens that they list. It is one of the most visited websites for cryptocurrency. I would say people are more frequently visiting it comparing to Binance or Coinbase. But while there are a lot of people who use it, often they utilize only a small part of all the good features that CoinMarketCap has. So in this video, we will discuss the basics of the platform and also uncover all its new and useful features. To go to the CoinMarketCap, you just open your browser and type coinmarketcap.com. When you get to the main page as a guest user, you see a part of the main features available. However, if you would like to have a full access, you have to sign up, and don't worry, it is completely free. At the top of the page, you can see some main data about the market, such as the number of cryptocurrencies CoinMarketCap is monitoring, the amount of exchanges it takes the data from, market capitalization, 24 hours volume, dominance by coin, which now for BTC is 47% and ETH is 17%. What it means is that in the entire market, BTC took 47% of said market and ETH took 17%. Also, you can check Ethereum gas fee in GUI. You can navigate on it and it will show slow, standard and fast gas fee prices for it. Right now gas fee are 12 GUI. You can also choose your preferred language, currency, and toggle light and dark mode for the website. Next, you can see the main logo, which is also a homepage link. Cryptocurrencies menu will enable you to check different cryptocurrencies by different factors. For example, by ranking. You would be able to see cryptocurrencies ranked by capitalization. As you can see, the additional data from the list for each coin or token we have, for example Bitcoin, is the price, market capitalization, its volume, and its circulating supply. If you already signed in, you can add the crypto from the list directly to your watch list by pressing this star button. Next, you can check global cryptocurrency charts by different metrics. You can check fiat list and check the capitalization, circulating supply, max supply by fiat. Next, in the cryptocurrencies menu, you can find companies list and get data about the biggest companies on the market. Spotlight menu can help you to check the data about trends. For example, trending coins or tokens on the market. The biggest gainers, which means the biggest price increases within 24 hours. And of course, the biggest losers, the coins which depreciated in value within 24 hours. Some additional lists like most visited and recently added to the platform are included. Next, in the drop-down menu is a separate page for only gains and losers and recently added lists. It is the same features that I just described. Historical snapshots enable you to look at historical prices regarding a specific date. Let's get back to the coins list. There is one good feature called Filter Crypto by Category or Industry. There are additional sorting features which enable you to sort the list according to your requirements, for example, the 24-hour volume. Also, on the top right side of the list, you can press Customize button and customize the list for yourself. For example, if you would like to exclude any price changes parameters from the list, press Apply Changes button, and as you can see, these parameters are not showing here anymore. Next in the menu is Exchange, and you can analyze exchanges by different factors, such as spot exchange list rating, derivatives exchange list rating, DEX exchange list rating, and how to buy suggestion page, which ranks the exchanges by country and explains how to get a better crypto deal depending on your country of residence. Basically, the platform provides some basic information about the exchanges you are planning to use. However, while certainly useful, don't limit your options by the metrics. Do your own research to understand all the pros and cons for yourself. Next in the menu we can see an NFT list. This list is divided into two parts. Collections, the place where you can see different popular NFT platforms rankings, and assets, the exact collectibles ranking. As we can see, CryptoPunks is in the first place as a platform and there are a lot of its collectibles here. Let's get back to the cryptocurrencies lists. If you press on the specific project, you will be redirected to the project's page. On this page, you would be able to see the detailed information about the project. So here, you can see the basic data, the name, whether it is a token or a coin, its rank, how many people included this coin into their watch lists, the price, project's official website, explorers, communities, chat, and the white paper. Contract address. If you have MetaMask, you can directly add the token to the MetaMask. Also, you can see the associated tags regarding to the project, and these tags can help us find a connection with associated projects. Here you can also find some additional metrics such as market capitalization, fully diluted market capitalization, which means the market capitalization if the maximum supply is in circulation, 24-hour volume, its circulating supply, and of course total supply. Then you can see project's chart report and maybe some simple history of the project. Also, you can press on market menu and check on which platforms this token or coin is available, its price, volume, and liquidity. By pressing on historical data, you can check this project's historical data. By pressing on wallets, you can check on which wallets this token or coin is available. By pressing on news, you can check some related news about this token or coin. There is a social links part. Here you can check updated status of social media they have. Rankings, analytics, and price estimates are also available. Alright, let's talk about portfolio feature. It is a place where you can monitor your investment. You write down your investment history in it and monitor it. You press on Create Your Portfolio button. Select your coin, select the type of transaction, whether you bought, sold, or transferred it, set up the quantity and price, add fee, and comments. Press Add Transaction, refresh the page, and you would see your history. So it is actually a diary for you to monitor your assets. After you add your assets data here, the list will appear and you can edit it by adding more or removing the data. The watchlist feature enables you to look through the watchlist which you created. In the calendars, you would be able to see announcements, such as ICO calendar, free airdrops, and event calendar. Let's go to the free airdrop section. Here, you would be able to see ongoing airdrops, their rules, and how to participate in them. Also, you would see the upcoming airdrops here. Next in the list are products, the place where you can find Coinmarketcap's associated products. The Learn menu can lead you to some educational resources, such as Crypto Glossary. Coinmarketcap has its own mobile application available in Google Store and Apple Store. It has all main features that the website has. The UI design is quite convenient to use. It has homepage with watch list, top coins, gainers and losers lists, the news about crypto world. The second button on the bottom tab bar is crypto assets lists. Next button on the page would be portfolio page. The discover page shows the news about the crypto world. On the settings page, you would be able to edit main features of the app, such as account settings, launch screen, appearance, default currencies, and passcode. We just talked about CoinMarketCap's features. Next, let's talk about its history and disadvantages. CoinMarketCap was founded in 2013 by Brendan Chess, a computer programmer and early Bitcoin adopter. In 2018, the Wall Street Journal attempted to reveal his identity after Chess removed price details from a number of South Korean sites suspected of listing inaccurate information, causing a price crash for numerous digital assets. The attempt was unsuccessful. Chess told the Wall Street Journal in an email exchange that he didn't realize how big of an impact this would have on the market. On April 2, 2020, Binance announced that it had completed the purchase of CoinMarketCap. Chess stepped down as CEO, continuing to serve as an advisor. So far, CoinMarketCap has had some dark moments in its history. For example, as I mentioned before, at the beginning of 2018, CoinMarketCap removed Korean exchange prices without warning, resulting in the panic on the market. After that scandal, there were algorithm changes when it comes to ranking and displaying data, which can be considered manipulative on the market. Also, there were cases when CoinMarketCap listed scam projects and ranked them high enough to be in the top 200. However, while CoinMarketCap certainly bears some guilt in these cases, the buyers do too. Always do your own research and/or consult with industry experts. So if you ask whether I believe in the data CoinMarketCap shows, I would say partly. Because of the history, I would be skeptical enough, but I would also like to give a second chance to this platform. I think it is a good resource with lots of features which are constantly updating. Some conclusions. To be a third-party monitoring platform, it is very important to be objective. It matters most when we talk about crypto and decentralization and transparency. CoinMarketCap has a rule that if a coin or token data to be updated on their platform, this coin should be listed on at least one of their partner exchanges. And as you know, exchanges are centralized platforms, which kind of conflicts with the core idea of crypto. So if you have a thriving project with a huge potential and good statistics, but get banned on this platform and your rank suddenly drops, it would not be a good sign for your project's future. This video isn't sponsored by CoinMarketCap and is made for educational purposes only. If you want to invest in or trade any particular coin or token, you need to check all the available information about it before making a decision. That would be all for today. If you are interested in any other analytic platforms, please let me know in the comment section below.